My name is Matt Berner. I'm the owner of Lily. Lily is a residential retail team, residential acquisitions team, contracting company, and basically anything else that has to do with the house. And I started this boot camp. When I first got started in real estate investing 5 years ago, I was 50 grand in debt. I didn't know what to do, didn't know how to get myself out of that. But what I quickly realized is saving $100 a month wasn't gonna get me to pay off my debt. I needed to make more of an income. The way I wanted to do that, real estate investing. Within real estate investing, I was able to wholesale a few properties. I was able to get connected with a real estate investing team. On that real estate investing team, I got to sell 50 plus properties a year specifically to real estate investors. Within that as well, I got to sit in a C-level position on a house flipping company, a residential brokerage, a real estate wholesaling team, and a commercial acquisitions team. Through that, I learned so much. The thing that I learned the most though is it's not exactly about what you know, it's about who you know. Part of this boot camp is literally just broken down with everybody you need to know in Spokane to be able to go from step 1 to step 10, which is buying a rental property. This boot camp started because we helped a client that was trying to buy the first house he's ever bought in his family. What he ended up buying was he bought a duplex where he's gonna rent out one side of the duplex, live in the other side, and essentially get most of his mortgage paid for free. While we were helping him, we realized there's so many questions that come with each part of that. How do I get a loan? Should I use a property management company? How do I do a rehab on a property? When do I go to refinance the property? Should I self-manage the property? There were so many questions that he had to answer, and all of those questions required a 30 to a 60-minute phone call. So what we did is we said, well, how many more of our clients are out there that wanna buy an investment property, but maybe they're stuck at step 1. Maybe they're stuck at step 3, but they know they need all 5 steps. Whatever it is, we built this boot camp to essentially break down every single part of buying an investment property, to make it clean, to make it simple, and to make it easy to start taking action towards your next property. Within this boot camp, I'm gonna bring in my hard money lender, I'm gonna bring in my loan officer. Those guys are gonna talk to you everything to do about financing the property. If I wanna buy it hard money, when and where do I do that? How much does that cost? If I wanna use something like a DSCR loan, if I wanna use conventional financing, if I wanna house hack a property, how do I do that? The next people we're gonna bring in is gonna be all about rehabbing a property. So you're gonna meet my personal general contractor, you're gonna meet a house flipper that flips about 40 houses a year. And those guys are gonna teach you all the do's and don'ts of renovating the property. If I'm flipping the property, I might do something very different than if I'm gonna hold it as a rental property, and we're gonna cover those things in the boot camp. We're also gonna break down what's the average cost of a renovation? What's a kitchen cost? What's a bathroom cost? How much should I budget for this? How do I know if a contractor is actually gonna do the work? How do I know what a contractor is gonna cost? All of these things are gonna be covered at that boot camp. Now we're also gonna bring in a property manager for short-term rentals and long-term rentals. So that means if your goal is to buy more Airbnbs, you're gonna meet our short-term rental property manager. Whereas if you want more long-term rentals, you're gonna meet our long-term property manager. And those two are gonna compare and contrast both sides. After that, you're gonna meet my personal insurance provider, you're gonna meet my personal CPA, and my personal bookkeeper. We're gonna talk all about tax implications, how to get homeowners insurance, how to keep a record of your books. All of that fun stuff is gonna be covered in 1 week at this boot camp. My biggest takeaways from this boot camp so far have been how many people actually take what they learn and put it into action. So far, over half the people that have been through this boot camp have ended up buying 1 or more rental properties or investment properties in the Spokane area. With that, we did the math the other day. This boot camp has generated $262,000 in annualized revenue, equity built, or profit from flipping houses. To wrap up this boot camp, I'm gonna bring in some high-performing local professionals that are just gonna show you that it's possible. These are people that you need to know. These are people that were in your shoes. These are people that 10 years ago, they dreamed about having 100 doors. These are people that dreamed about owning a rental property, that dreamed about having 12 units. And these people actually went out and did it. And I can tell you from experience, they're gonna tell you this, you can do it too. In my experience, the #1 thing people are missing is just a community of like-minded people trying to accomplish the same thing. Everybody says they want to do it. Everybody says they want to buy an investment property. Get around people in the same room that are trying to accomplish your similar goals, and we can accomplish that together. My name is Matt Berner. I'm the owner of Lily, and I'm excited to see you at the next boot camp.